and explore more, please feel free to download it on our website, alzheimersprevention.org. So we are right at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern, and we will get started right now. Welcome officially to the Meditation Challenge Day 2. My name is Kirti Khalsa. I'm the CEO and co-founder of the Alzheimer's Research and Prevention Foundation, and I'll be the moderator today. I am very happy to introduce you to our teacher, Fletcher Wilkins, joining us from North Carolina, who is also on the board of our foundation. And so he will be teaching the class today. But let me tell you about him. He has a bachelor's degree in nuclear engineering from the University of Michigan and has been working in the nuclear industry for almost 30 years. Having a daily Kundalini yoga meditation practice allows him to work in a highly stressful environment and remain calm, which you can imagine is crucial. Fletcher has been a yoga practitioner since 1995 and became a certified level 1 Kundalini yoga meditation teacher in 2004. He's currently finishing up his level 2 certification. He's also, as I mentioned, a member of our foundation board and enjoys traveling, the beach, good food, and spending time with friends and family. And he really enjoys sharing the lifestyle-based concepts of the Alzheimer's Research and Prevention Foundation. So please join me in welcoming Fletcher. And I'm going to pass the mic to you, Fletcher.
Cool. Thank you, Kirti. Satnam, everyone. So I just want to go over some basics for the meditation. With this meditation, we have a mudra, the hand position, and we use, with this mudra, we use a mantra, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So on Sa, the finger and index finger touch. On Ta, the finger and middle finger touch. On Na, the finger and ring finger touch, and Ma, the finger and pinky touch. And so for this one, even though I have my hands up, you're going to have them on your knees when we do the meditation, facing up toward the ceiling. And then let's see, your eyes are closed, focused at your brow point or third eye. And the visualization, when you're doing this and your eyes are closed, you're going to visualize an L shape, like coming in through your crown chakra and going out your third eye, like shown on the picture there. And you're going to see this for every syllable. So when we say Sa, you're going to see that visualization. On Ta, you're going to see it, Na and Ma. And it's okay if, you don't get it perfect the first time, or it takes practice. And then for this meditation, we also, we're going to start off with 2 minutes out loud, then 2 minutes in a whisper, a loud whisper. Then we're going to have 4 minutes in silence, and we're going to have 2 minutes coming back from silence in a loud whisper, and then we'll finish with 2 minutes out loud. And during the whisper, if you get distracted, you can go to a loud whisper, then out loud, and back to a loud whisper and back to silence if you need to do that to resettle yourself again. Let's see. So, any questions? Okay. Well, let's set ourselves. And also, when you're pressing your thumb against your fingers, you want it to be firm. So you want to feel it. Okay. Yeah, so let's set ourselves and wait for the start of the music, and we will begin. Now inhale, hold the breath. And if you can, bring your arms up overhead, and you're going to stretch your fingers out wide. Exhale, keep your hands up. Inhale, stretch your fingers out wide. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Hold the breath. Stretch your fingers out wide. Exhale. Relax your hands down in your lap. And just have your hands in your lap. And just breathe normally. And just feel the effects of the meditation. Kirtan Kriya has so many benefits. Yes, so thank you for allowing me to lead you in this meditation today.
Thank you very much, Fletcher. It's always nice to practice and nice to have you for sure. So
Thank
if
you.
you have questions, we have about 10 minutes today. So we'll try to get through every question. I wanted to mention, Fletcher, that someone said that she's a retired nuclear engineer living in Bozeman, Montana.
Oh, that's
So
awesome. Well,
you
that's
have
great.
you have a colleague here.
That's awesome.
So here's a question. There's a thank you, of course. And then the question is, do you have any advice for the visualization piece? That's what I find most challenging.
Yes. With the visualization, it just takes practice. You know, when I'm doing it, I close my eyes and I imagine an L, coming in through the top of my head and going out my third eye. And it's just that's what I think of when I'm doing it. So
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that helps. It's just something that takes practice.
Yes, it will get easier, as you practice. And also, every day is a different day, right? We wake up and some days we feel great, some days we feel tired, some days we're upset or what have you, or we're worried. And so every moment is a different moment. And you will also notice this when you meditate. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's hard the whole time. Sometimes it starts a little difficult and then it gets easier. So, but with practice, it gets easier. And so we'll go quick here. How does the chanting, breathing, and digital touch pattern benefit our brains? So this is it might take a while to answer this question if I'm just going to jump in here. And that's why I wanted to, tell you we have resources on the website. We have the white paper I mentioned yesterday that explains one study that we did, actually a couple of studies we did at University of West Virginia. And then the one that I mentioned today is about the Pink Brain Project and also explains, the benefits. And so we have 23 years of research on this particular meditation. So it benefits in the, may I just, I'll finish.
Please.
Sorry, I started.
No, that's fine.
but it just, in a nutshell, it just increases your brain volume. It improves communication between different areas of the brain. It activates the frontal lobe, which is your executive center, your planning, concentration, focus area, your, some effect in the hippocampus, which is a memory center, and more. So sorry, we don't have time to get in real depth because I want to try to answer as many questions as possible. Next question. Is there a scientific reason for the pace? I know you said it's okay to go slower, but is there a specific reason you landed on that 60 beat per minute? Well, this is what our president, our medical director, and our scientific advisory council, all of them decided together based on their knowledge, because I think it wants to mirror the heartbeat, right? So it's a good pace, I think, to mirror your heartbeat. I don't have any more specific information about the science. This one is for you, Ledger. The visualization is hard at the fast pace. Would you like to comment on this?
Well, like I said earlier, as you practice, it's going to get easier for you. And there may be times where you only pick up like half the time, or not every, on every sound. You might not pick it up right away, but with practice, it's going to get easier, and you're gonna you're gonna be able to do it. It's gonna be, as like with most things, as you practice, it's gonna get easier for you.
Yeah, consider it a brain exercise, right? Like when you learn something new, it's always most of the time for most of us, it's a little bit harder, or like learning, your new phone was hard, and right, or typing or learning a new language, and then you'll get the hang of it. And it's good. It's, in a way, it's good to push ourselves to learn something new. And then could you explain what the third eye is and what its significance in the short time?
Do you want to go? Do you want that one? Or?
No, for you.
Okay. All right. So our third eye is our intuition, is to see the unseen and know the unknown. And as you like at the bridge of your nose and go back like 3/4 of an inch, that's the focus of the third eye. And that's just to help us connect with our intuition, to develop it so that we learn to trust it and let it guide us.
Thank you. Okay. And so it's, for anyone who practices yoga, it's sort of like the first step, one of the very first things we learn is your third eye. And so it's a way to connect with your higher self. Another comment is that I'll just summarize this, that Barbara says she feels the sounds in different parts of her mouth, and that helps with the visualization. So this might be a tip maybe for that other person that was asking. And I'm trying to answer some questions in the chat directly so that we can move on to the next question. So, okay, wait. Okay, so yeah, for somebody else, the pace feels fast. It's okay. You can definitely slow down, and you can do it, without the music. Somebody asked yesterday if they could do it without the music. Yes, absolutely, you can. And then I'm just jumping to the new questions. I noticed the lower diaphragm on the whisper really gives the abs a workout and cleans out that lower chamber of air. Is that what is happening? Great question.
I mean, I haven't thought about that before, but yes, I could see it happening. I mean, I could, I haven't focused on that, but yes, I could see it. Yeah.
Definitely. So, as you know, I mentioned yesterday that that whisper sound is because we do get a lot of questions about that part. And so some people think that the whisper is this whisper that is chanting softly, but it's not really the same, right? This is not this. This is the whisper. So it's a forced sound that comes from your throat. And so yes, experiment with it. You know, if you're not sure, just experiment and see what feels right. And you know, if you want to, well, hopefully we will see you again all week here and we can discuss this more. But otherwise, feel free to email us anytime. We'll be happy to answer any questions. So thank you very much. I'm sorry that I'm not able to answer all the questions here. We're at the half hour. But I want to thank you for being here. And Fletcher, we have a lot of thank yous for you. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. And look forward to